Hello everybody, my name is Mike from m.a.d Gaming and welcome back to reading your comments. First comment for today says, if you could go back to any event in history, what would it be? What PC do you have? Any advice for gaining subs without self-promotion? Okay, right. First part, if I could go back to any event in history, holy crap. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. A lot of history is really bad. Honestly, really bad. Maybe, off the top of my head, maybe seeing the first moon landings live would be pretty damn awesome. I'm going to go with that. That's pretty cool. That'd be pretty damn awesome. What PC do I have? It's fairly mid-range, to be honest. If you're really interested, I could post some specs in the comments. I can't really remember them off the top of my head. And any advice for gaming subs without self-promotion? My thing is always just keep plodding along. I mean, things have been pretty slow recently here in terms of growth, but we're still gaining, and we're still gaining slowly, and that's the main thing. So, persistence is the key. You can't see what's going to happen 3 years down the line. That's what I personally think. That at the moment, I'm very slowly climbing a mountain, and that one day I will get to the peak of that mountain. One day. Just keep pushing. That's the only advice I can give. The next comment says, could we ever see a picture of your younger self? Well, your wish is my command. On the screen now, you can probably see the earliest photo I could find of myself. It's very blurry. I had to take a picture of it using my phone camera. But in the picture, you can quite clearly see a very small baby me with very bright blonde hair. And that is my granddad holding me in their garden. And I have very fond memories of that garden. I don't remember this picture being taken. I was way too young then, but wasn't I a cute little baby with a little navy thing? And the reason I've got navy on my thing is because my granddad was in the merchant navy, so that's why. Stepping up a little bit, here's a picture of me when I was very little. I think I would have been about 4 years old here, with my mum and dad and my little sister. And don't we look adorable? I actually have a Mickey Mouse jumper, which this picture here is actually slightly cut off in the full picture, which I could not find. You can see my little Christmas tree Mickey Mouse jumper I had. And yeah, don't I look adorable with my massive ears? And we jump forward quite a way to my college days, where I was a raging emo kid. And this was actually before I had my lip pierced, and I actually had my lip pierced when I was in college. I have a scar now because I took it out because it was stupid. It was stupid and I will never do it again. But you can see I had a lot of hair, and at this point I dyed my hair black. I'd sweeped it back. I used to wear sweatbands. I was quite skinny, and goddamn, where did everything go wrong from there? Kids. And the next picture is really sentimental, and it's not so much when I was younger. I mean, actually, it's like, I guess coming up to nearly a decade old now, but this is the very first picture of me and Dawn together. And I wanted to include this because it's a very special picture, and again, you can see here. Why are you face palming? Dawn's just face palming me. I couldn't help myself. But anyway, that's me and Dawn when we were a bit younger. I mean, we were talking nearly 11,
in November.
Yeah, 11 years in November. And this was one of our first dates as well, so.
That was the meal with your parents.
This is the meal with my parents where I kind of forgot my wallet and then my parents had to pay for the meal. Ah, I'm an awful date. Awful date. But she's still with me, so that's kind of.
Okay, so on the subject of awful dates, right? As I'm sure Mike probably made you aware, he's not a very big drinker, and we stopped off at this pub. I'm not going to name names or anything because I'm not going to.
It's not there anymore anyway.
Well, I suppose not. It was a lovely little pub in Norwich called La Ruin, and we met up there. We planned on going to see Borat at the cinema for our first date, and we sat in this pub after the film, and Mike decided to be a big manly man and order a pint of beer. That was a fail, and it ended with me him leaning over the table while I had to wind him because the beer had made him too gassy and he couldn't burp.
In my defence, I had to glug the beer because the film was starting soon.
No, we'd finished the film, but I had to get back to the bus.
Yeah, I had to rush my beer down, and it made me gassy, and I had got my gas bubble trapped, and Dawn had to wind me like a little baby.
On our first date.
But you're still with me, so obviously it worked. You saw my vulnerable side.
I'm still waiting to see your non-vulnerable side.
Fair play. And the next comment says, if you feature me in the next reading your comments, you will have luck with YouTube for an entire month. Seems legit. And the next comment says, okay, this channel has gone way too good. It's time. Wait, I'm going to do this too. Puts her on regular glasses. Put this comment on your next reading your comments vid, and let's all spread the word about the channel. Already started. Lol. Well, I do nothing but spread word about the channel, but it would be awesome if you guys could spread word as well. There's nothing better than word of mouth, that's all I can say really. And the next comment says, it's so weird, 2 days ago, my last day of school, and normally when you say goodbye to your friends, you see them again on Monday. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. No, I very vaguely remember that feeling. I ended up, a couple of years after finishing school, moving quite far away from my old school friends. I still see pictures of them, on things like Facebook and things. But what's weirder, and I think I referred with this, is what's weirder is seeing those old school friends that you remember in school now going on and getting married and have children. That's really, really, really weird. And the next comment says, roses are red, violets are blue. m.a.d Gaming is awesome. You should think so too. I like it. Here's my poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. This poem doesn't rhyme. Cheese. And the next comment says, R.I.P. Gabe the Right in the feels. Poor Papa. And the next comment says, finals, semester. I'm almost there, 2 more to go. I'm almost there. Freedom. I put this one in because a lot of people seem to be going through exams, finals. I guess finals would be like the last exams in school, I guess? I don't know. All school systems are all different all over the world. But I wanted to put this in as a kind of good luck to everybody, and I really hope you're gonna get what you want out of them. Just believe in yourself. Bit of self-belief, maybe a bit of revision, and maybe a bit of luck. And you'll be excellent. Maybe not that much of the luck. I don't know. Depends on who you get grading your stuff. If you get, you know, senior douchebag, then whoops. And the next comment says, the only problem with being halfway across the world from you is that making it to your streams is a bit difficult. I hear you. Unfortunately, my schedule is very limited, so I can't change my streaming schedule. In the future, maybe I can stream more, but at the moment, I'm limited to evenings. So it may be more than once a week, as you know. At the moment, I'm definitely streaming once a week. I want to stream a little bit more because I'm the Twitch channel is actually very close to becoming a Twitch affiliate, which is really cool because it helps kind of step the channel up to the next level, which is really cool. So that's all on my end. All on mine, and well, Dawn obviously can help out with that too if she wants to. Just streaming more, and whenever I can, I will, basically, and I'll always put a little thing up on Twitter, so make sure you follow me on Twitter. And I'll try to remember if I can to put a small video on the channel as well, just so you all know what's going. The YouTube channel, that is, not the Twitch one. And the last comment for today says, I'm turning 16 in 2 days, 21st of May, and in Slovenia it doesn't mean anything. Why is it so special on the USA and the UK? Well, first of all, happy belated birthday. Just wanted to say that. Obviously this is a bit late. It's now the 27th of May? Whoops. Never mind. Happy belated birthday. I think this whole kind of thing about 16 and turning 16 is more of a thing in the US, but unfortunately here in the UK we seem to have a kind of thing where we like to copy everything America does. So everything America does we see as cool, therefore in the UK we have to copy it. So I don't know, I mean the only thing I can think off the top of my head with 16 is it's the age of consent. So you could legally bang whoever you want to. Chances of that actually happening at the age of 16, well, for me, for instance, it didn't happen until when I was 16. But that's a whole other story, which I'm not going to be going into at all. Just no. Anyway, that is it for this week's Reading Your Comments. If you want to have your comment featured in next... Damn it, I nearly said it again. If you want to have your comment featured in the next Reading Your Comments video, which is in 2 weeks' time, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below of any of the videos over the next 2 weeks. Also, any tweets, any comments on Facebook, any comments on Instagram, or anything, and I will consider them for reading your comments. So, for this Reading Your Comments, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.